What's up, Gatekeepers? Welcome back to Weekly Soap Chronicles, where we dive deep into the drama, the chaos, and the shocking moments of our favorite soap. I'm your girl Phil, and today I'm breaking down Beyond the Gates episode 100. But first, I need you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a recap with a little bit of flair. Let's get into it. Alright, so we kick things off with the fiery reunion between June and her sister Regina. And by reunion, I mean a full-on verbal smackdown. These two sisters haven't seen each other in years, and let's just say they didn't exactly hug it out. Hi, Junie. Don't call me that. Regina says June couldn't live with her even if she wanted to, and June calls her a snake in the grass. Then June sees the picture of her children on Regina's phone. She snatches the phone off the table. Where did you get this? My cell phone from a store. But she's not talking about the phone. She's talking about the picture. She denies ever taking the picture with Regina, claiming that it's just a random photograph she picked up off the street. Then she stares off into space and says, pictures can't feel. Pictures aren't real. Regina, are you telling me you don't recognize your own children? Kids? Ain't nobody got kids around here, June insists, but Regina remains adamant that she abandoned her children. Ron and Cecile deserved more, and you tossed them aside like trash. She continues to lay into June over her poor parenting, stubbornness, swearing she did everything she could for June and her kids until June abandoned them all. You left, and then you left those innocent kids. Who knows where they ended up? We know, don't we, Gatekeepers? June, just leave me alone. All of you, just leave me alone. I don't need you. And then she leaves. Regina, see, this is what she does always. It's exhausting. Naomi and Jacob apologized to Regina for how things went down. They want to know why June says that she doesn't have any kids and what happened in her life. Regina, you don't want to open that can. I am not getting pulled back into that chaos again. Do not call me. I am done. Leaving Naomi and Jacob stunned. Meanwhile, over in Gay Paris, and by Paris I mean Andre's apartment, we've got Ashley giggling like a little schoolgirl. Andre has gone all out to create a romantic Parisian night for her, complete with wine and candles and a toast to saying yes to the desires of your heart. Aww. Now Danny's spidey sense better be tingling, because if she doesn't lock Andre down soon, he's as good as Ashley's. Ugh, I don't like it. What do y'all think, Gatekeepers? Do y'all want to see Ashley and Andre get together for real? Let's talk about it in the comments. Then Andre gets Ashley to open up about her life, and she admits she's been so focused on school and work that she doesn't even know what she wants anymore. But one thing's for sure, and two things for certain, she's glad she dumped Vanilla Derek, because now she's got her sights set on Andre. And just when you think they're about to kiss, Ashley gets skittish and ends the night with a peck on the cheek. Girl, what are you doing? You could just walk me to my car. She's jealous of Shanice and Derek's situation, and now she's on a romantic date with Andre, who she clearly likes, and then gets nervous. Girl, bah. Now, meanwhile, over at the casino, Vanessa is stroking Joey's ego after he loses a bidding war on a building he was eyeing. As he explains, he doesn't usually have trouble measuring up. Vanessa says they can counterbid, but a high-profile war might draw unwanted attention to their partnership, so walking away is in their best interest. Now, as always, talk of business gets Joey and Vanessa super riled up, so they start making out. That is until Doug enters the room, who is clearly wasted. What is it that you're partnering in exactly? Doug asks. Joey tells Doug to go home, suggesting that he's taken enough risks for one night, but Doug won't hear of it. Doug reminds Vanessa that it's basically free for him to gamble now, since any money he spends at the casino will go right into Vanessa's company. Joey and Vanessa both try to convince Doug to leave, but he'd rather stay and make awkward innuendos about his wife's obvious adultery. Joey's had enough. He slams Doug against the wall, telling him to do as the lady says and go, or else. That's when Doug really decides to act a fool. With that liquid courage, Doug done grew him a pair, threatening to tell his friends in the police department about Joey's nefarious deeds. Doug, here's a tip. I know you like games, but I don't. You might want to keep that in mind. So now, to cover his bases, Joey asks one of his goons to hide a bug in Doug's car, making sure he knows everything he says and does from this point on. Doug better sober up and watch out. Now let's talk about Leslie, who is living her best life, or at least planning to. She's online shopping like crazy, waiting for her big deposit from the banker Ted. Meanwhile, Eva is still at Ted's hotel, waiting on him to write a check. She promises not to tell Kat or Nicole. Ted then follows up on a tip from Leslie, asking Eva if Kat caused her to miss the accreditation renewal. Knowing she needs to be honest with Ted, Eva reluctantly confirms Kat's misdeed, but she says it's no big deal. If I want Kat to let go of what I did to your family, I'll need to let go of a few things too. But Ted is in a less forgiving mood. Kat has crossed the line for the last time. Now, after securing the check, Eva drops by Leslie's apartment, where she asks why Leslie felt the need to tattle on Kat. Leslie, it's about time somebody blows up Kat. There are consequences for her actions. Eva doesn't want to fight with Kat anymore, but Leslie says the fight has just begun, baby girl. Kat is your sister, and you all will be battling for supremacy within the Dupree hierarchy for the rest of your lives. Eva hands Leslie Ted's check. Leslie does a celebratory dance fit for an end zone, then immediately turns around and asks Eva for more money. Oh, this was apparently the first of many loans she plans on getting from Ted, and she doesn't seem particularly worried about ever paying him back. Eva has no more time for Leslie's nonsense, so she takes off, and there's no point asking where she's going. If I ever tell you anything about my life again, it'll be by mistake. Still feeling weird after having bang with Tomas, Kat doesn't know what to say when he calls her to make plans. After several attempts to blow him off, Kat eventually agrees to grab a late drink. But first, she has to drop by Ted's hotel so she can get yelled at for setting up Eva. Okay? Kat tries to spin the situation, saying that Leslie is the one who went too far when she tried to get Nicole arrested. The way Ted sees it, Kat is the one who keeps involving herself in Eva's life, not the other way around. The games need to end, he tells her. You don't have to like her or forgive her, but can you leave her alone? Kat somehow flips the script so that Ted apologizes to her for asking her to help Eva in the first place. It ends with Kat forgiving Ted, giving him a kiss on the cheek, and saying, "Bye, Daddy." Meanwhile, Eva meets Tomas at Orphe Jean's, where he gives her an update on the Kat situation. He says he and Kat
are on better terms now, and I'm sorry for ever venting to you about her.
Much to Eva's disappointment, Tomas confirms that he and Kat are
back together,
and Eva pretends to be happy for him. Tomas clarifies that he has genuine feelings for Eva.
I really do like you, and I am attracted to you.
Then he says that he's in love with Kat, and they're going to stay together. Eva, in love? That must have been some talk. Deducing that Tomas and Kat must have had bang bang, which he confirms, triggering a whole lot of emotion. Eva, I guess I don't have to worry about you being frustrated anymore.
Thank you for understanding.
Of course. You've got to follow your heart. Later, Tomas' game of romantic ping pong continues when he meets Kat for their late drink at the country club. He asks if there was anything he could have done to make their first time more special, including a romantic trip somewhere. But she says, no. It's about being with someone you trust who cares about you, even if she don't believe what the words that are coming out of her mouth right now. Tomas then lays it on real thick, giving Kat a big hug and exclaiming,
It's incredible how we see everything exactly the same, like a real couple. I just can't get enough of this. Finally, together in every way.
Man, if he don't sound like the virgin in the relationship, okay, dude. We then cut back to poor Eva, sitting all alone at Orphe Jean's. They belong together, and he can never be mine, as tears well up in her eyes. Eva, Tomas the mannequin is not worth your tears, okay? Goodbye, Tomas. And Kat need to get rid of him too. I'm hoping soon. And that's a wrap on episode 100 of Beyond the Gates. What did you think of all the drama? Are you Team Kat, Team Eva, or Team Tomas needs to go somewhere? And what about Leslie's expensive plans? Do you think she'll ever pay Ted back? I doubt it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Weekly Soap Chronicles. Until next time, Gatekeepers, keep the drama alive.